Hey everybody, it's another episode of TJ's Garage. Today we're going to be showing you a few add-ons that we put on our Lectric brand um, motor assist pedal bikes. No endorsements here, just this is the bike we decided to go with. A lot of people are wondering what they're putting on their bikes, any aftermarket accessories. So right away you could tell we put some mirrors on the handlebars. Having a little eyes in the back of your head, it's not a bad thing. You got these off of Amazon. They rotate left, right, up and down. It's just a matter of putting a hole in the end of your left grip. I wouldn't do anything that messes with my throttle end of the handlebars. So your left grip, cut the rubber out, put it in. There's an expansion screw in there. Adjust them where you want them. You got eyes in the back of your head. Water bottles. Everybody's wondering, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. We went with these right here. These are fully adjustable water bottles, or water bottle cages, or drink cages. If you can see here, just turn the screw. If you have an extra space on your seat post, if you're a little taller like me and you have all this room, I put mine here and I rest it on the frame. It's kind of nice. As long as it's a shorter bottle, you'll be fine. You just tighten up the screw. Okay, this rotates left and right. And my wife's bike over here, we went with putting it on the handlebar post, which is right here. Okay. Have it in front of you. It's fully adjustable up and down. Like I said, it's different spots. It's kind of nice, kind of convenient. All right. Next thing people are doing is tunes. If you look down here on the frame, I got this little suction cup thing called a stick up. They sell these speakers on Amazon. They're a bunch of different colors. It's great tunes. I already have it hooked up. And if you could hear it, actually, you heard it. Anyway, that's the speaker I went with. Little Windex to clean off the suction cup in the frame. It is Bluetooth, so you hook it up to your Sirius XM, your Pandora, whatever, and you stick it right here on the frame, and you go. And it's loud. Put your phone in your back pocket or in your saddlebag or whatever. You got tunes. Last thing, baskets. A lot of people are going with the old milk crate, the standby milk crate. They're great, they're tough, okay? There's two ways to do it. You can either use the existing screws that are on the rack right here, okay? Line up your basket, find some holes, center it really nice, and then you probably want to use a fender washer to take up the gap, which is one of these washers right here. They're oversized. Usually the hole in the middle is a little smaller. I drilled it out for bigger bolts, and I'll show you why in a minute. And this will take up the gap in any of your webbing. This particular basket goes on my wife's bike. If you look over here, I didn't want to use the stock screws, so I got a piece of aluminum, 12 by 12 aluminum, and I cut it down off of Amazon. Just a stock piece of aluminum. It's a little thicker. I made a template for the existing holes for the rack, and I went with something a little heavier duty. You went with these screws right here, 4 of them. I stenciled out where I'm going to want them, and they are going to go through the holes, through the template, the metal plate, and it's going to be extremely strong. You can actually lift the bike up and carry it. That's how strong these screw holes are. All right, so there's going to be 2 here and 2 in the back. Like I said, with the fender washers, bolt them on, screw them on, and you'll be able to lift the bike with this basket. That's how sturdy it is. It's a little overkill, but I didn't mind doing the work because that's why I make these videos. Next thing, I got this basket here. It's a rack, but I'm going to try this one out with the stock screws. And if you tell, got the stock screws in there, you line up your basket, center them, and you'll mark your holes where you want your screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once again, you'll either use the factory screws or you go to the hardware store, bring the screws with you, line up the threads, and again, get an oversized fender washer, and it will take up the gap in the webbing. You see the gap's pretty big, and these screws will probably slide right through. Now the reason I'm showing you that is because I originally got a Blackburn basket from my neighbor. He bought a whole kit, Blackburn kit. He didn't like the way it looked. So I got it from him, and once again, I made the old template. So what I did was got a piece of aluminum, measured everything out. So the stock holes with the stock screws will go through these two holes. And then these holes on the back, right here, will fit on the outer holes. And they will be bolted down just like that with some screws. And I bought at the hardware store to match up with this thread. 4 of these will go through the bottom of this. So basically this will sit on here and this will bolt to your bicycle. It's more work, but these baskets come with a bunch of rods and different configurations that you're supposed to bolt up to your existing bicycle, but I wanted a cleaner look, so I took a little more time and made a template. So now when you put it on, everything's kind of hidden and you don't have all those rods, the triangular rods, trying to adapt to your existing mounts. Okay, so that's a few things. If you guys got any questions, just shoot me a message and I'll walk you through it or answer any questions I can. Again, you got the stick up. They're not called stick ups anymore. They might, I don't know, the ones on there have some nautical term, crustacean or something like that. They're like $60, but they're really nice and they're Bluetooth. The water bottle cages are cheap. The mirrors are cheap. What you do with your basket is your thing to make it your own. But the water cages are great. Got to have a rear rack on here. And I would definitely think about getting mirrors because it's saved our butts a couple times. All right. Enjoy your summer and stay tuned. I'll have more videos coming the next week. Thanks.